Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be discussing Twitch again. I have discussed Twitch many times this year when I started my channel, and I can see why I've talked about Twitch many times this year. Twitch hasn't really had a good record this year. If you remember, we had the like safety council with the that one member who was pretty much overpowered, like saying like stuff that like people should be afraid and whatnot. We had the issue where hold on, we had the DMCA, which is still going on and is getting worse because there's a new bill going out where you might actually get arrested for doing DMCA stuff and copyright and whatnot. And a big part of Twitch will be the simp. If you remember, so this year has just been like one phrase on the internet that has been going around this year is the word simp. Simp pretty much means someone who will do anything for a girl, for a chance to get a girl. And it was pretty much coined when Pokemon and stuff were around and people were paying fuck tons of money. That was what was called a simp. Now, simp has kind of become an overused term. I remember when the whole iDub situation happened, everyone called him a simp, which is not true. He didn't do everything for a girl. He allowed his girlfriend to have an OnlyFans. So it's more beta male, but of course because simp was the new insult at the time, everyone was gonna call him a simp. So that's what happened. He was called a simp, and yeah, that's what I don't know what iDubbbz is doing now, but he's kind of lost a lot of his attention. But the word has also been surfaced around Twitch for a long time, and personally, it's just been overused. Like you will literally you will do like one thing, like maybe like with like one of my female friends, I'll say like goodbye, like just a simple goodbye or good night, and then like you will just have like that one person going simp, 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 you're a sturdy motherfucking simp, because it's been overused so many times. I've used it personally when someone was actually being a fucking simp, but the phrase gets coined around a fuck ton, gets thrown a lot. So, where does this term leave us today? Well, Twitch has now just came out and said if you use the word simp or virgin or incel, you will face, right, a ban. I'm not fucking kidding about this. I will play a clip right now of them like talking about. Well, actually, I won't play it right now. I'll play it a little bit later on. But first, let's talk about this. So, they are gonna ban these three terms because pretty much people are, of course, insulting others for sexual interests and whatnot. So yeah, like stuff like incel and virgin are also being used, but simp is also one of them, and it's being coined around to a lot of harassment, which is against their policy. Now, if you're harassing someone, don't do that. I will not participate in bloody harassment. Harassment is not good. Don't do it. So I can see like why, but they're only banning the words. Now, of course, every platform needs a list of banned words. Otherwise, you will have people going around saying the N word everywhere, which is not a good look and it's not a good idea. But having these words banned because they're being used against others is kind of fucking stupid, because the thing is, right, people can use another term. Like, one such word is the R word. I'm not going to say it because I know a lot of people that there's a little amount of people that don't really care, and then there's a little amount of people who care very deeply. This R word has well, of course, being used against people with disabilities. But people have found other ways to say that word meaning the same thing. It doesn't matter. Someone could use, like, instead of virgin, no sex. I don't know. Like, Virginia. Some bullshit alternative to virgin or to the other words. Okay? It's not that hard. That's all they're gonna do. They're just gonna use a different wording. If you actually do want to stop the harassment, monitor the chats and just monitor the website instead of doing it that way. But I'll actually now play the clip that I was meant to play. So here you go.
Newer word going around Twitch, which is the word simp. And it's a phrase that the community can still use and make emotes for currently. But when the new policy goes into effect, what are we thinking about that term or that word?
Yeah, great question. So the new policy does include guidelines that say making any derogatory statements about another person's perceived sexual practices, and that does include negatively targeting another person with sexually focused terms. So using terms like simp, incel, or virgin as an insult to negatively refer to another person's sexual activity is not allowed under this new policy. And in addition to the policy change, we're also proactively denying emotes that include the term simp, and we'll remove them when reported, and we'll keep doing that once the policy changes.
I'm just like finding it so fucking funny that they're actually just gonna fucking full on like disavow people from using such a foul word. So that's all I really have for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Well, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. But I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.